in Greenville County, in an unrelated incident, an elementary school student was suspended for bringing an unloaded gun to Mitchell Road Elementary.
After an investigation, the student could face expulsion for a year. Parents and activists are asking, is it time to put metal detectors in all schools? 7 News reporter Kimberly Brown is joining us tonight live with an update. Kim.
Amy, Gordon, you know, when you send your children to school, you expect them to be safe, especially while they're on school grounds. And the thought of a child bringing a gun to school, that is concerning, making a few parents concerned because they don't know if anything could possibly happen. Well, as you mentioned, gun activists and parents, they are wondering if it is time to now put safety precautions in place before anything happens.
You're the car to move, you have to move.
For Chasman Britt, having a conversation about guns in school isn't something he thought he would ever have to do with his kids in elementary school.
It makes you nervous. Being a father of 6 small kids, you know, it makes you nervous, and you want the best for them when they leave and go to school, and just hearing news like that just makes you nervous.
It's also a conversation Beth Brotherton, spokesperson for Greenville County School System, says anyone with children needs to have at home.
It's an important conversation to have, even if you feel like you don't need to.
This most recent conversation was sparked by the news that a first grader at Mitchell Road Elementary School brought an unloaded gun to class. Another student reported it.
We are so grateful for the first grade child who had the bravery and recognized that there was something scary in the book bag of one of his classmates and very quickly told a teacher.
It's an issue community activist TRACI FANT has been raising concern about for a while, collecting signatures in a petition to take to lawmakers, hoping to get metal detectors in every school.
My whole issue is this, you know, we just had a lottery winner who won, I don't know, a couple of $1 billion, who the state received some of that funding from that. Instead of trying to figure out where to allot that money, put it into the schools. Right now we have $1 million schools with $1,000 security systems.
While officials with Greenville County Schools recognize that metal detectors can help, other factors weigh in, such as cost, manpower, and extended school days to process kids each day.
Every conversation we have had to this point, law enforcement has not recommended metal detectors.
In this recent case, a student saw something and said something, and the conversation about metal detectors in schools is ongoing. And again, that Mitchell Road Elementary School student is suspended pending the outcome of the investigation. No charges have been filed according to the Greenville County Police Department, and the investigation continues in both incidents. Reporting live from Greenville, Kimberly Brown, 7 News.
Kim, in this elementary situation, you got a first grader involved here. What are the scenarios that school officials are painting about how this could turn out for that child?
Well, as I mentioned, that child right now is suspended pending the investigation. All of that information will come together when they have a tribunal. Then they'll take into account why this happened, the circumstances surrounding this child bringing this gun, this unloaded gun, to school. Now, according to federal law, that student is supposed to be expelled for a year, 12 months, January to January, April to April, March to March. 12 full months that student should be expelled. However, during that tribunal, the superintendent and the investigators will be able to make recommendations and to share their findings. So hopefully that will help the child out in the long run. But at this point, the child is suspended. According to the police department, no charges have been filed against that child's parents, and they are waiting the outcome of the investigation in order to make any further determinations. Amy?
All right, Kim, we'll be keeping an eye on it. Thank you for the update tonight.
We've learned